why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers. You know who really is, niggas. Bring it to First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus Puffy tryna see me weak, hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia, some more gas bitches. We keep on coming while we running for your dues. Steady gunning, keep on buzzing at the boots. You know the rules. Lil' Caesar, go ask your homie how I leave you. Cut your young ass up, leave you in peace. Now be deceased. Lil' Kim, don't fuck around with real cheese. Quick to snatch your ugly ass on the streets. So fuck peace. I let them niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the West Side ride tonight. Bad boy murdered on wax and kick. Fuck with me and get your cats picked. You know, see, grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot me but your punch didn't finish. Now you're about to feel a rap for minutes. Nigga, I hit him up. You motherfuckers know what time it is. I don't even know why I'm on this track. Y'all niggas ain't even on my level. I'ma let
Eh bien, salut à tout le monde et aujourd'hui on va se retrouver pour un match commenté. Donc ce sera les Los Angeles Lakers contre New York. Donc première période, on a New York qui a l'avantage 22-14. Deuxième quart-temps, Los Angeles revient à 36-20. Troisième quart-temps, 51 points pour Los Angeles, 31 pour New York. Et enfin, quatrième quart-temps, 26-23 pour Los Angeles. Donc score final 127-96. Les Lakers qui gagnent. Donc chez les Lakers on n'a pas Kobe Bryant qui est en repos. Mais c'est un magnifique match, hein. Des actions pas mal. Alors, regardez, c'est des paniers, des beaux paniers, franchement des beaux paniers. Il va y avoir, il y a des bons contres pour New York, mais bon, on sait que c'est tous les deux des bonnes équipes. Voilà. Donc je vais vous laisser regarder le match et abonnez-vous à la chaîne YouTube et allez aimer la page Facebook. Allez, au revoir.
All right, we're underway here in Los Angeles. The New York Knicks come in 29-41. Los Angeles Lakers come in at 23-46. Kevin Harlan and Steve Smith. Rick Bucher is on our sideline. And J.R. Smith to Carmelo Anthony. It's picked up by Johnson. Here comes Raymond Felton. This is over Kendall Marshall. That's a good sign for a guard. Anthony. Here comes a quick running Raymond Felton. Right into the defense of Marshall. And he's got two quick baskets.
Being aggressive, you can see. Raymond Melo doesn't have to carry the load each and every time down on the floor.
Here comes Marshall the other way. Jody Meeks had 6 steals the other afternoon and evening against the Orlando Magic. This guy had a career-high 28. It's Jordan Hill up and over with a nice hook. 28 against Orlando Sunday. Grab 13 finding Anthony. He's got Young on him this time. And the double by Hill. It's Felton going by Marshall, and hooks one off inside to Stoudemire. Right choice, right play, and they get the deuce.
You know, I like that Carmelo Anthony drew the double. You know, small ball guys who can spread it out. And I've always thought in the later of his career, Amari Stoudemire playing at 5. He's quick enough. He finished at the rim.
Here comes the double team. Bazemore finding Kaman. Love the touch pass and 3 by Young.
Was there any doubt he was going to shoot that basketball?
Absolutely.
It was real good. I thought we got off to a great start. Hit a little low there in the middle of the first, but came on at the end. Our defense has been solid.
I was just going to say, what do you like about your defense? They're shooting under 30%.
Well, again,
Los Angeles Lakers definitely has changed. More style of Mike D'Antoni's liking. They're spreading the court. They have three-point shooters, guys making plays. And they're starting to heat up a little bit. A guy who understands the game and don't want to take bad shots. You can kind of play him, and there's Shumpert. Great job by the Lakers getting out, getting some easy buckets. And right now, you said it best. The pressure's off the Lakers. And you can see the Knicks, they're tightening up, and Mike Woodson wants a timeout.
Zavi, Tyson Chandler on him. Starters back out there for the Knicks. Bazemore stripped of the ball. Knocked away by Meeks, who just checks back in. The rookie Ryan Kelly. Sacre Nice spin move, and he gets it to go.
That's a great move for him. He's getting better and better on a
And playing tonight and looking, Steve, great.
looking great. And that play works because of Ryan Kelly ran the court, Kevin. Got the basketball. He did an excellent job of drawing the defense to him, kicking it right back to Xavier Henry. And there's Kid Bazemore, you know, with early offense, just driving, putting his head down. No resistance by the each time, every time down.
How about the Lakers shooting in the second quarter? Over 75% now. The Lakers in the
found their rhythm. And Chris came in one of those players when he was going well for the Clippers, one of the best in the business as a post-up player. And there's the Lakers out and running.
And numbers. Meeks gets it off to Bazemore as we hit the 2-minute mark.
I am going to have to do the day-to-day things. He's really just going to create structure and a presence.
Nice defense there by Felton after that good report by Rick, and he lays it up and in. And now Ray Felton, who Eastern Conference playoff slot in back of the Atlanta Hawks. They've won 4 consecutive road games, but plays like this from the Jody Meekses and the words of Kobe himself.
Very interesting, Kevin, because, you know, looking at Kobe Bryant, listen to his comments. Doesn't seem like he wants to be in a rebuilding situation, and he doesn't seem like he wants to be in a rebuilding situation in 2015. Play up by Tyson Chandler, point blank. Knicks basketball might not make making the playoffs the way they're playing right now.
Fans predict the action before it happens at NBA.com/NBA Challenge.
Jim Dolan's going to give Phil Jackson how much power to be able to get the Knicks back on track to win.
Basically gave away the farm to Denver to make sure that didn't happen, and ultimately strip mined the team and ruined all of the work that Donnie Walsh did. That's going to be
the but knocks down that triple right there. Kaman. Oh!
And they're spacing out the Knicks. Great ball movement, great body movement, and they're picking out the mismatches. And on this replay, as you can see, great cut, great flash by Chris Kaman. Amari Stoudemire fell asleep. Can't let him catch the basketball that easy. And a nice finish by
point loss to Cleveland.
You know, you look at Mike Woodson, you see the frustration because guys have to take ownership of themselves sometime. I mean, you got to communicate a decent defensive possession for them. They got a deflection. Now they have to finish it off with the rebound. But unfortunately, the Lakers are hot. Man, they go zone. They're deflating the Knicks right now.
Tried by Hardaway, and he works it in. Bazemore was defended.
Point, knocked down some quick buckets, and you can see Mike D'Antoni was able to go to small ball, and good job by Prigioni finally. Morris. You don't sign Jeremy Lin, and now you take him back in the trade for Carmelo Anthony.
Foul right there, and we shouldn't necessarily, if Anthony chooses to stay with New York and take certainly more money than he can get going elsewhere,
right,
that he is necessarily selfish. I mean, he may want to fall right in line with
on the court, has tried to do his best, but he needs some guys like a Rasheed Wallace that are not afraid to challenge guys and also teach them the right way. And as we see, herky jerky minutes left, they can still do some more damage. 51 points in a quarter for the Lakers.
Sacre right there, and Chandler was standing strong.
Someone that she really used as a sounding board in doing her job.
Here's Smith inside. I can almost see him now.
Tony's system, you want to keep a player like Ryan Kelly. So it's going to be interesting for Mitch Kupchak and company to see what they do this summer, because they've had some guys that play well. They haven't won a lot of basketball games. There's no pressure, so it's like an audition. It's like a big-time scrimmage for them, per se. Because first, you go through the post, where Mike D'Antoni doesn't really use post players. He's definitely a mismatch guy, and he creates offense off pick and roll.
2.5 to play. Marshawn Brooks digging his way in, met some resistance, got it to go, and a foul called. So had the personnel to do it, and maybe even Kobe rebelled a little bit against it.
You said it best, Kevin. You hit it. They didn't have the personnel to do it. Expected to make the playoffs if you put on those purple and gold colors and put on a uniform.
Do you think, as Brooks hits it, do you think this
tacos?
Tacos? Well, make mine a double-sized burrito. Here comes a pass inside. Sacre. Is it 130 they got to get to? Maybe that's it. Season high 127 points, and that'll do it. The Lakers steamroll the Knicks. When the Knicks are in desperate need of a win, they fall flat. And now they've lost 2 in a row to Cleveland on Sunday, to the Lakers tonight after winning 8 straight. And they won 8 straight after losing 7 straight. But the Lakers did it every which way. 22 from Henry, 20 from Young, 18 from Bazemore. And that was just the highlights off the bench. They hit 18 threes. They shot as a team for the game 58%. The Lakers got 29 from Carmelo. And in a losing cause, fall 127-96.